It's week 1 of the National Football League, where we'll see a brawl inside the NFC North. It's the reigning NFC.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. He stopped on the return at the 27. Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And they needed more than one defender there, just 1 yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
This is Henry on second. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. The Vikings getting their punt team out.
It's 4th down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play.
They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! It's picked up by the Vikings going the other way. New set of downs for him at the 38. They send a man in motion. The drive begins with Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Pass play on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Franklin. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start, offense.
So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and an all-likely ball for 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the Lions will go on offense. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. First down, ball at the 36. First down of the game for James Cook. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The Lions ready for the punt. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They're set up at the 35 now. Slot man motioned over. They go play action on 1st. Able to get it to Franklin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. To throw it on 1st down. Connects with Mechie. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Has the connection to Hockenson. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 21. Mechie hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Goal to go, they're passing. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Lions offense returning to the field. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. 1st and 10 from the 41. Williams from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Williams will look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We're through one. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll try and run this. And he'll go down here at the 16. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw, Williams. He's got this complete to James Cook. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Williams set to pass. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
On the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. They give right side to Henry. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Micah McFadden able to make the play. And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. Setting up a throw. He'll get this to Henry. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 46. Cook calls it in.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Brought in by Ayuk. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got 1st down from the 31. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line. They send the tight end in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. That finds Ayuk complete. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st. 3rd and just 2 to go. They've got a man in motion. Cook trying this one up the gut. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. This one from an even 40 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 9. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Another run for Henry. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
They toss right side to Henry. And he's brought down for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Escapes out to the left. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Punt team on the field. And he can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. 1st down, Williams. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. They get it right back. That's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits him on the in route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They're set up at the 35 now. He's got Smith. He gets it ahead and winds up with about 3. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete out to the right. That's good for 7 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st. Running back sent in motion. 1st down throw by Williams. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. From the red zone now. Buying some time left. This time they're going to get there and they drop it. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Williams to throw on first. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now Williams bails out of the pocket quick. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. This is Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. Now here's Williams. Has it downfield, working the left. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did.
Okay, we know that every one of these NFL games, well, they can take a life of their own every single weekend. Some are high-flying with lots of points. Others, like this one, they're a grinder. And when you're in a low-scoring game, every one of these kicks is important.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Slot receiver headed left. On second down, here's Henry again. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Looking for a throw here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. Taken in by Smith. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Off the play fake, Williams. That one's complete, right side. This is ahead for about 5. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Here's Cook. And it's a nice game, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Putting a receiver in motion. To throw, Williams. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. They'll run it with Cook. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. To throw is Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now it's Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Williams will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Williams to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows the lead to 5.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Vikings now set to take the field. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Now a Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
It's a gain of a yard.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. Their punter making his way out now. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Zach Bond with the tackle. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd and 4. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the pistol, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion here. This is Cook on the handoff. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down, he keeps it left on the option. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a give to Cook. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Pass play coming here. Finds him on the slant. And they take him down right along the 30. They send a man in motion. 1st down, Williams. Connects with Cook. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Able to find Nakua here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He gets this one to Nakua. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good. For the Vikings.
He'll throw it yet again. Hockenson reels it in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 39. Has the connection to Hockenson. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Able to find Hockenson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back now, pressure on its way. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No! Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete.
It's now 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Intercepted in the end zone.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Another one for Cook. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They've got a man in motion. 3rd down. Here's Williams. It is Cup, left side. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The Vikings and Derrick Henry make it. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings down by 12. Nakua nabs this one along the sideline. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Throwing off the play fake here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He'll take a knee here as that clock approaches the 40 seconds remaining mark. Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. So the Lions get the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for my partner, Brock Heward,